Hey guys, what's up? It's John again. So this is my Wednesday training following the Monday session. So today I only did two exercises. I squatted and I benched. So for the squats today, I usually go heavy on Mondays, but then Wednesdays are my so-called control days. It's an idea or a term I took from Jonnie Candito. Shout out to Candito Training HQ. Even though he's probably never going to see this because my channel is ridiculously small. So what I'll do is my work sets are just a moderate weight. I'm going to use 245 later on, and all my squats for the work sets are going to be paused, just like Candito does. However, my pause squats are a little bit different. As you can see with that last squat at 185 there, I take 3 breaths at the bottom, so I release my intra-abdominal pressure and rely solely on muscle tightness to keep the position at the bottom. It's worked really well for me with the high bar squat, with getting my core stronger and strengthening my lower back. And it's not really that dangerous because you're using pretty moderate weight, about 60% of your max. And so yeah, like I said in my last video, I'm switching to a low bar squat. So what better than these breathing pause squats to help my position in the low bar. So something about my setup that I noticed today when I was watching this video is I arch like a lot when I get under the bar. I'm still not sure whether that's a good thing or bad thing. Still doing my research on the low bar squat. The last thing I want is to have the hyperlordosis of the lower back and to be stuck in that weird butt out kind of posture. It's just not good for your back, and you also might lose strength in the squat. However, I don't think I did too badly on those first 2 sets. The amount of breaths that I take at the bottom, I take 3 breaths. I fully expel the air from my stomach. Almost try to do an old bodybuilding style stomach vacuum at the bottom with my abs on every breath. After 3 breaths, I take another inhalation, regain as much tightness as I can, and then pop up out of the hole. This last set honestly was a bit of a struggle, especially at the last rep. The low bar is really doing a number on my back. More my middle back than my lower back actually. Just keeping my shoulder blades retracted is becoming a challenge. Wednesdays are interesting because they're actually the only day that I really focus on bench. It's probably why it's my worst lift, is because I don't train it as often as I should. But I really just don't like training it, so it's hard for me to find the motivation to bench a lot. And you can see my bench form's not the greatest. I feel pretty tight in my setup. I don't have that big of an arch, which is like, I guess that's fine because I'm not an equipped lifter. I lift raw. I don't need to really get a lot out of a bench shirt. When I bench, I think of pushing myself across the bench onto my traps, like many knowledgeable raw powerlifters will tell you. One thing I notice is when I'm doing rep work though, I don't quite lock out the bar at the proper position. It's kind of forward, if you noticed. So that's something for me to work on. I've got to get it back over my shoulders a little bit more when I press. Today felt pretty good. All the way up until 225 by 4. Normally I can get 225 for about 6 if I'm really working hard. But that 4th grip rep was a little bit of a grinder. Today called for 3 sets of doubles at 250. This is my intensity day for bench. However, I only did 2 sets, and when you get to the second set, you'll see why. This first set wasn't too bad. The bar was moving a bit slow, but and it also got a little bit out of position. Set 2, this is just really ugly. I'm not very happy with the form I had here and the way this turned out. I feel like I need to find a better way to get my feet set before I do the arch. Look here, really grinding out that first rep. I still went for the second though, and there it is, slow, stalling, just really ugly. There was not a good bar pass to that. Then I slapped on the slingshot. Another thing I got for my birthday. Super happy with this product. Like it just really does allow you to do a lot more reps, and I feel like there's a good reason for me to use it even as a raw lifter, as it helps burn out my triceps, and it really does feel like it helps with the bench lockout, which is where I've missed my only 2 missed competition benches. Both times in competition I missed that lockout. So hopefully this will help. And yeah, this is I'm a really big fan now of doing rep work after my most intense sets. So I did 3 sets of 8 at 225 with a slingshot. Like I said, normally I can get 6 without one if I'm really working hard. And these reps were moving pretty well. I won't say really well, but pretty well. And I was really happy with my technique on them. That's one thing I noticed about the slingshot is like it promotes a good bar path, which is something I really need to work on. So hopefully by using it a lot, or not a lot, but using it correctly and enough, I'll be able to just train my nervous system to keep that bar path the same even without a slingshot. Oh yeah, also I did a burnout set after this one. I got 135 for 14 reps, no slingshot, just completely raw, just to burn out the pecs and triceps. And yeah, that's the workout. If you guys liked it, and oh, there's Melissa. Video bomb. But yeah, so I should have another video up on Friday. See you guys then.